I'll make this kind of short and sweet, but quitting is the easiest thing you can do for anything. Um, what's not is pushing past that feeling that makes you want to give up and pursue whatever it is that you're struggling with, um, in a positive manner. Obviously, if it's like addiction or something, don't pursue it for obvious reasons. Any progress you make or any steps forward, you don't want to take back steps or backpedal because holy shit, I've done it. It doesn't do you any good or justice. Um, hope everybody had a good 4th of July. Um, I did just because I got to see my kid, but otherwise it wasn't too crazy. I got a pack of smoke bomb fireworks because Illinois, you know how that is. Um, we can sell weed, just not fireworks. Good old Illinois. Yeah, want to stop by, chat with y'all, see how you doing. What's up? What's up? How's everybody doing? Everybody have a good 4th of July? I gotta grab a knife. This feels weird. Not flipping. Ooh, that could have been really bad, actually. And this is the only blade that I have with tang pins. And this thing's got a small thigh gap, so doing flip tricks, kind of ballsy. And I'm wearing shorts and flipping right next to my shit and glass table. This is a nice knife though, for what it is. That's the only reason I don't like tang pins, is I feel like that noise differs. Thank you guys for liking, since it never happens on my videos. I appreciate it. Shwetav, it's hitting the ground. And then this thing is just awkward. This knife has been through hell and back. It's a modified blade by myself. Miss you guys. I'm gonna try and do this a lot more often, but
You had to go party. Did you find the cigarettes? Where?
cabinet.
What, a tack?
No, two.
Oh,
Two floating cigarettes.
two floating motherfuckers.
It's okay. One might find its way back over there.
That's okay.
My parents just quit smoking. Automatically found 2 cigarettes from my mom. Ow. How's everybody doing? Maztec. My real name's Matt, or Bon Jovi if you're feeling fresh. This one I can have a lot of trouble doing that ice pick trick for some reason. I get it though. Plus this thing's just awkward because the colored part is the sharp part. Also has Maztec etched. It's hard to tell, but I promise you it's there. 5 likes would be pretty sick, dude. Do I see it happening? No. Again, I can get like thousands of views, 0 likes, which is crazy. I bleed for y'all, you know? Let me see if I got more knives. Over here, give me one sec. That's a yeah. I'll do it. Because why not, right? That's why you guys come here. Of course, they're all wicked sharp knives. Flytanian tater song. That case just saved my finger 100%. Redo. And this is actually the first, like, nice ballot song that I ever got. I've had, like, ghetto gas station Tang Pen ones with a scorpion on the handle, but when you get one of these bad boys, that's number 299 out of 500. It's hard to see it, but it's on there, I promise. It's a good feeling. Beautiful knife. Oh, toaster. What's up? What's up? What else do we got here for y'all? The kite I've gotten a pretty nasty cut from already, but it sounds incredible. Oh god, it's dripping lube. I've had these in my garage, so I've been oiling the blades because of this chaotic, like, weather we've had. I don't know why I can't do this right now. There we go. It's choking up too much. Damn, I might have over-looped this bad boy. Yeah, this thing is wicked sharp. I could shave with this thing. No, I'm recording a video.
You're what?
I'm recording a video.
Oh.
I'm actually live, so yeah.
No, I thought I had a sprinkler can.
A what?
A
You
sprinkler.
may have at some point.
Yeah, well, I don't see
I'm
it.
sure you gave it to somebody.
I didn't give it to anybody.
All right.
Oh, there it is. I see it. It's up on the top shelf.
Sure, because I don't see it.
That's because it's buried underneath.
I'm not worried about dropping this either, but. Yeah, I know. Fellowship blades, Gaboon, Magna Cut steel, number 150. Also, small thigh gap, thinnest, one of the lightest knives I have. The kite's also extremely light, but I almost like this
Hey, you
thing.
wanna go by Papa? You wanna go
Dry.
to the house or you wanna stay out here? Huh?
Just seems to flip slower, a little more sticky with the carbon honey. Molly girl, what's up? The dog Molly is to my right. Some of those are awkward, especially when I'm like close quarters. A little bit harder to flip it. Yeah, I don't like how this flips lubed. Great knife though, really is. I think this is like a $400 knife maybe? Magna Cut steel. It's just really, really good blade steel in my opinion. What is it, duder? What is it? What do you want? this thing's super light for, like, people don't understand how light this is. It's an aluminum frame.
Me, mate.
Sounds incredible though, it really does. And for the price, this is like under $100. What's up, everybody? Appreciate you, bro. Yeah, I've had to postpone the giveaway because of this goddamn, I mean, it's still going on. But it's just a huge pain in the ass because I have knives on, a few on back order, but for the most part, everything is still on its way here. It's just they're saying that Storms and the FIFA World Cup is prolonging the process. I mean, it did stop me from getting my my Medusa, which I'll grab it because it's a gorgeous knife. I feel bad not showing it off. It's also currently probably my favorite knife, just because the anodization on here is bonkers. Okay. That's the difference between titanium and that was sloppy. Let's go for a redo. That would have been even worse, dude. And this thing is wicked sharp. What's going on? Oh, it's because maybe I got lube on my fingers, or my thumb at least. Ooh. There we go. That's the one that tends to cut me when I do it because of how back that hook goes. And if you guys like this knife style and don't want to pay, damn, see, I already got rust forming on that thing. This is also the only blade that I didn't like lube up. I got an SOS pad I'll go over it with. But this is a good knife for the price, at least. I don't remember exactly what I paid. I think it was like $150 I paid for this, which honestly, I would do it again. These are my two showstoppers, though. This thing is just such a good knife. Also sounds good.
Careful you don't get your tomorrow.
She's on the other side of the table, and I don't suck at this, unfortunately.
You want to go by Papa? Come on, we're going by Papa. Come on. Let's go by Papa.
Just a great knife.
Come on.
Also a few smudges of rust right there. Some of this you might even be able to do with your nail, but because of these blade materials, the black won't rust, but this is just something else. I don't know. I might even customize this myself to some degree and try and etch it or something. Give it a rough sand. These are great knives though. This is something that I paid $150 for. And you guys may not realize this, but if you follow Will Zhang from LDY, Balisong.com, He is like one of their main people, and I have communications with him just from buying stuff, which means you will too. LDY isn't a super, super huge company, but I think that they're one of the best China based, for a couple of reasons. They're budget balisongs, but they're also grails. So, in my opinion, a budget balisong is $100 to $150. For most people, it's below that, but you guys also probably don't own $500 knives. I have a $1,000 one of one by blackbalisong.com. Love that company. Flightanium, Black Balisong, Fellowship Blades. LDY is definitely at the top. Nabalis is not even close to being on a list for me because they're just not good. Take it easy, man. And I haven't been up to shit, dude. Just working. Been playing Zelda Breath of the Wild, an amazing game on this. Well, I also bought a Switch, so that's something else that I've been considering doing because I have the big screen capability. I could always set my phone up, do shit like that, but yeah, it'll come out to the point where, because I'm getting kind of far in the game, like as far as like armors, shrines, and stuff like that. So love that shit. That's my favorite trick. Otherwise, not much. Definitely been trying to be a little more productive on YouTube. The lives don't do great. If anything, the shorts that I make during the lives, like the little 60-second clips, those crush. But nobody's willing to, and that's also why I've made these lives like under an hour, because nobody's trying to watch that for an hour unless A, I know you're a fan of mine, or you just like battle songs enough to see people cut themselves with them when they flip, and I'm definitely that guy. Yeah, I mean, otherwise I've just been, there's a few tricks that I'm trying to learn. I'm not gonna put them out yet because I still can't do them. But I'm also starting to realize there are like sweet spots with knives. Oh, this is also a Tempest Fade on here. And Magna Cut steel is extremely hard if you guys want to get one of these and don't want to pay Fellowship Blades money. They do have clones of these, I believe, on onebalisong.com with custom anodizations, or BBK Balisong. If you guys want to get a blade like mine, you can go to Flightanium. LDY is a good one. I've got several of their knives. Huge fan of theirs. As well as Black Balisong. Black Balisong is a little more custom in my opinion. I don't have any of those knives out right now just because they're in the house. I don't bring them things out because they've rusted enough over the years to the point where I have to just maintain and oil and sand. And that's one of the downsides of owning some of these knives is with different preferences, blade styles, manufacturers, you're going to get different materials, and different materials will erode or rust accordingly. So one of those things you gotta watch out for. But a lot of these knives are worth it in my opinion. I'd say the most I would spend on a knife nowadays, if I were you, 300 is the absolute max. And you got to ask yourself, how often am I going to flip with that? Are you going to use it for content? Because you might get a return on that money as an investment. So I also did shave because I felt grizzly for such a long time now. No, dude, I appreciate it, honestly. That's a big reason I do this is because I know some people don't have that kind of person in their life. So that's the main reason I ask questions, and I wonder how you guys are doing, what's going on in your life, shit like that. And that's also why I tell you guys, if you want to talk to me in person, boom, Facebook. Instagram, Maztastic Flips, or the same thing as my name on here, Maztech_Knives. It's not Bally Custom. It's _Knives. And my name is Matt Maslowski, Maslowski. Find me on Facebook. I will actually accept your request, and we could be friends in real life. If you don't think we are through this. So, anyways, work was shit today. I'm so used to doing like hard labor intensive jobs where I don't use much of this up here. I can just use my brute strength. And it's just frustrating when I don't fall into a category that I thought that I would. Yeah, Switch 2 is actually the reason I got the Switch 1. My sister's husband, Ben, he sold me his Switch because he got the Switch 2, and the Switch 2 is so much bigger. They're both really good platforms and game systems, in my opinion. I haven't gamed in like 3 years, and even when I did game, it was like Left 4 Dead or Dead Island or trying to think what else. I don't know, but I like gaming. I think that it's something that is good for the soul, hand-eye coordination. I think it's just one of those things that's good to have in your back pocket, so that way, not like physically, but if you're going through something, it can distract you. And some games you could like win real stuff in real life, so that's kind of cool. But yeah, like I said, guys, this is gonna be a super long live. It's hot as hell. I know y'all got stuff to do. It's summertime. Yeah, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Hit the bell notification icon. Become a family member. If you guys want to become moderators after you're subscribed, dude, I got you. If you're gonna help this little community that we got going here in any way, shape, or form to any degree, I appreciate you. What else? Hope you guys had a good 4th of July. Didn't blow any fingers or limbs off. Yeah, like I said, I'll try and do another live tomorrow after work. I've had like time off too, which is weird. That you'd think that I'd be going live more, but I've literally just been gaming and just relaxing, just because I'm not used to doing that. So,
Whatever.
yeah, love you guys.